Hi cuties. So I just stayed up till 6 in the morning finishing the Separate Ways DLC on RE4 Remake, and I wanted to run through some real quick reasons why you definitely need to buy this shit right now today. Reason number 1, you need to pledge your life to Lord Sadler anyways. You see this tattoo on my forearm? I'm not playing games, dude. This is a glorious Las Plagas season, okay? Reason number 2, they somehow turned a concept of a side game that was basically just asset flipping in the PS2 original into a legitimate Claire B side scenario with Ada here. She's got cool new swag with her little Batman hook, weapons customized specifically for her due to the merchant actually holding weapons away from Leon just to give to her fine ass because he's got a crush on her. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Her blast crossbow thing comes back and it's as powerful as ever and I love it. Also, I played this shit on hardcore and it definitely seems that Capcom heard some of the criticism from nerds like me saying the remake was a tad bit too easy, because there were moments in this DLC where I was legitimately running out of ammo, barely surviving encounters, and I'm a stinky fat ass nerd with Resident Evil games, dog. There's new charms like the special Ada Wong one, obviously, where she uses her grapple hook and latches onto shields like, give me that shit, bitch, and it's very satisfying to play with. Finding Leon's jacket and Krauser's beret both make a comeback, and this time you can just sell them to the merchant, so he's literally just holding on to Leon's shit and sniffing it when he's not around, pretty much the entire game, confirmed. Capcom made the best decision ever and implanted Luis into the DLC as well, which doesn't feel forced, and him working with Ada is seamless with the story and gives me another reason to stare at his fine ass. It seems like almost everything that was cut from the actual remake itself has been beautifully squeezed in here, answering a lot of questions and plot holes and inconsistencies and a whole bunch of shit that I won't spoil for y'all right here because I love you. I love you so much. Back when the remake dropped, there were so many things left out and areas left unexplored, and damn near all of them have been utilized in this small little package. This shit is only $10 too. $10 for like 5 to 6 hours of content when this same company charged us $60 for the Resident Evil 3 remake. I mean, bro, let me be a corporate show real quick and just say it is worth absolutely every fucking penny. It's the perfect hold me over game until that new Cyberpunk DLC drops, which I will have a video reviewing because I'm doing my thing recently, okay? I'm doing my thing. Also, I forgot to mention, they cut out that ridiculous battleship part from the original, where cannonballs were flying at Ada full speed and you had a timer to escape. It was just so ridicky-donk. I'm glad they cut that shit out, dude. Alright, I also feel the need to comment on the topic of Ada's voice actress. Yes, it is not the RE2 actress, and yes, she does sound worse. However, I think in this DLC, she is slightly better. Hear me out, hear me out. Her interactions with Luis, and the merchant, and even Wesker, show a better side of her as opposed to just the plain meanie head ass bitch that she was in the base game. Now, I may be shilling it up right here, and if I am, you can call me a stupid ass bitch in the comments, but honestly, her monotone delivery low-key kind of goes with her mysterious spy character traits if you think about it, and just being fair, it really didn't impede on my enjoyment of the DLC at all. She also just looks so good, just look at her. Like, if you don't like her voice, just get lost in her eyes in the cutscenes, alright? Come on, man. Now, this may be the only paid DLC they plan on dropping until RE5 Remake or possibly Code Veronica. Please, for the love of Glob. However, I hope and pray they just give us Assignment Ada for free as well. That'd be so sweet. For those of you who are unaware, Assignment Ada is another quick side little minigame thing where you basically get to fight Krauser and shit in it, and it's non-canon, but it's still a fun little hour-ish long experience. I just hope they milk Resident Evil 4 Remake for as long as possible, because this might be the last remake to actually be based around a fantastic Resident Evil game. RE5 is kind of... I still love it, but Resident Evil 4 is like the greatest game ever, so this is a tough act to follow for Capcom. Using Wesker more in this DLC is the opposite of the original, where he's barely in it and you really only see him at the end of it. So that just shows me they are showing off his character model here before using it in RE5. I see right through you Capcom motherfudgers, dude. Okay, so just to wrap this all up, buy this DLC. If you enjoyed RE4 Remake even in the slightest, you will love this. It's more of the greatest game ever, with no filler, and even more sexiness. Who woulda fucking thunk? So, it's genuinely the best $10 you can spend besides 10 Snickers bars. Let's head to the Honest Ripper rating system and get this bitch plugged in at an honest 10 out of 10 rips. Yep, you heard that right. A perfect rip. Okay, cuties, that's about it here. Thank you so much for the love on the last video. I cried and loved all the interactions, even the hate ones. So grapple hook to the like button, press melee on the subscribe, and I love you guys.
Bye.